Hello viewers, welcome to yet another interesting edition of the Eggon Food and its nutritional values, brought to you by GSP Forum. I remain your host, Joy Taku. In our previous episode, we talked about the three different Eggon cuisines. We have the Ebekme and Akikli and Ayok Mango. In this episode, our discussion will be centered on Ambugu. Ambugu is made from the beans, just like the English mai, but it is prepared with the traditional spices known as the Engbo and other spices. And we also have Kpagibi. Kpagibi is just like the Fulani Fura, and it's also known as the Eggon Gari. And the last on this episode that we'll be talking about is Asusu. Asusu is made from the hungry rice, or the acha in Hausa, or sometimes with is being made from the roughly grounded maize cooked with broad beans, which is the ebekme. So I have with me to discuss this Eggon food and its nutritional values, a specialist in the nutrition field, Dr. Thomas Affi. So for the sake of people joining us in this episode, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Thank you, Joy. I'm grateful for this opportunity once again to enlighten our public about the unique features of Eggon foods and their special attributes. My name is Dr. Thomas Affi. I'm a medical doctor by training, but with special interest in nutrition and herbal medicine.
Okay.
I combine all three to make holistic approach to health.
Okay.
And this has been very successful and very satisfactory to most of my patients.
Wow.
So today we're going to talk about traditional African foods, specific reference to Eggon food.
Okay.
So we're going to take on from there.
It's all right, sir. So I have a question for you here. The number one question is, what are the nutritional benefits of Eggon millet and hungry rice?
Okay. The
millet used in preparing Kpagibi. Yes, Kpagibi. So what are the nutritional benefits of Eggon, of millet and the hungry rice?
Okay.
Acha.
Okay. Millet is a super food, we call it.
Okay.
Because it contains almost all the macronutrients, fats,
okay,
carbohydrate,
okay,
and protein in very good ratios.
Wow.
Very good ratios.
Okay.
So, and it has a lot of calcium for growth.
Okay.
And it has a lot of iron.
Okay.
Blood.
Okay.
It has a lot of sorghum and roughage.
Okay.
Fiber.
Okay.
So this is what makes it a unique dish. It's a unique dish.
Okay.
Because it has all these macronutrients and more.
Okay.
It has various large number of micronutrients, meaning the minerals and vitamins, all that.
Okay.
It's well balanced food.
Okay. Okay, sir. So, can you please tell us the significance of using black roasted sesame, that is aging in Ambugu, specifically Ambugu? So, what is the significance of using aging in Ambugu?
Okay. The nutritional significance is to balance the micronutrients.
Okay.
So there are some amino acids that are not available in one. It balances the amino acids of the other food.
Okay.
So that at the end of the day you have complete proteins, complete carbohydrates and fats. So it's important that I think it's God allowed it. It's cultural, but it's scientifically proved that it tends, as you use the sesame or beniseed to garnish.
Okay, so garnish,
to improve the flavor and the flavor and the nutritional palatability of the food.
Okay.
But in that process, you also improve the mineral and the vitamin components of the different foods, so that at the end of the day, you have a perfect, almost near perfect food that is natural, unprocessed, and straight from the farm.
Okay, straight from the farm. Okay.
That's what we call a good diet.
Okay.
A balanced. We used to call it balanced diet, but we don't talk about that. We don't. The WHO now refers it as
a good,
adequate diet.
Okay, adequate diet. Okay,
more balanced
not
diet.
Okay. Adequate diet. Okay, old school. It's all right, sir. So, let me ask you, how does the use of palm oil contribute to the nutritional profile of Ambugu?
Okay.
As in, how does the use of palm oil contribute to the nutritional profile of Ambugu itself?
Yes, because specifically in the micronutrient area again, where the palm oil provides vitamin A, specifically vitamin A for the eyes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
For the health of the eyes. So, and also it has some other things. But the main thing is this vitamin A.
Okay.
For children in particular.
Okay.
To have healthy eyes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know. So that takes us to our next question. Why is a bekma? You know, sometimes when people cook asusu, they like to mix it with broad beans, which is a bekma. So now the question is, why is a bekma important ingredient in asusu?
Okay. Quite apart from the benefits I mentioned earlier of a bekma being anti-hypertensive, anti-stroke, and anti-aging. Okay. Okay. It also helps in the garnishing allows for the improvement of the texture.
Okay.
Of the flavor of the.
Okay, texture and the flavor. Okay.
The physical components of the food. So that's why we add the pepper.
Okay.
It improves the texture.
Okay.
And the flavor.
Okay. It improves the texture, the flavor, and the taste. Okay.
In addition to providing those powerful anti-aging, anti-hypertensive, anti-stroke properties of pepper.
Okay. It's okay. Good to know. So, how does the use of acha, that is the hungry rice, contribute to the unique texture of asusu? So it's basically just like it's almost like the same question.
The modern people, they call it couscous.
Okay. Yes, Eggon couscous. I like I mentioned earlier, I said Eggon couscous. Exactly. Yes. So how does the use of hungry rice contribute to the unique texture of asusu?
Yeah, the hungry rice gives you that couscous feeling. Okay. Couscous texture. Okay. Couscous. That's why it's unique properties of the. Without it, you don't have is the main ingredient.
Okay, it's the main ingredients. Okay.
Of the Eggon couscous.
Okay. Okay. The acha is the main ingredients.
Yes.
Okay. Either acha or grounded maize. Okay, either millet or maize. Okay, you can use either of the.
Yes.
Okay, it's all right. So, how does this Eggon meals contribute to the overall well-being of the Eggon people? Please listen to me again. Say, how does this Eggon meals contribute to the overall health and well-being of the Eggon people?
Yes. Like I said, these foods are natural. These foods are straight from the farm. These foods are unadulterated. These foods are unprocessed. These are the harmful things that natural modern people eat that destroy their health. Okay. But these ones are natural, straight from the farm, and locally produced. Okay. They are not. In fact, most of them are not non-GMO. Okay. They're genetically modified. Okay. They're not. So, because they provide all the micronutrients, all the micronutrients and all the vitamins and the fibers in their natural state and in the right proportions. You have a perfect, near perfect physiological bodies in these local people. Without them knowing it, they're eating very healthy diet. It keeps them going. That's why they can dance throughout the night and still go to the farm.
Oh, okay. It's all right.
They're very strong people.
Okay, there are more people.
Local people generally.
Okay.
Including Lagos and...
It's all right. Okay. So are there potential health risks associated with the traditional preparation or consumption of these meals? Are there potential health risks associated with traditional preparation or consumption of these Eggon meals?
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, the issue of aflatoxin must be taken seriously.
Okay.
It causes a lot
You
of...
call it what? Aflatoxin?
Aflatoxin.
Okay.
It's a fungal infection.
It's all right.
That affects
some
of these foods in their locally stored stations.
It's all right.
And therefore, we do everything to make sure we eliminate this aflatoxin from our foods. For instance, I mentioned Gurjia.
Gurjia bambara nut.
Bambara nuts. Having aflatoxin, high levels. That must be soaked before we eat. And we also have groundnuts that you use to make with moringa. It also has very, very high levels of aflatoxin. Yes. So because of that, we even tell people not to eat groundnuts at all. Because we used to make children's food from groundnuts. We had to stop because of aflatoxin.
So you don't encourage groundnut at all?
No, generally yes.
Generally yes.
In modern nutrition. And because the oil is anti-inflammatory.
So but like we talk about the ayok mango in our first episode when we said roasted groundnut, grounded roasted groundnut is also used in
that's the question we're now talking about. Ideally we should use something else rather than groundnuts.
It's all right.
Especially for children. And we had to stop it when we discovered this aflatoxin thing. So you have to stop it because of the discovery. Yes.
It's all right.
And that's why some of our products cannot be exported to other countries because of the aflatoxin.
Sir.
They don't accept our products in the UK.
Yeah.
Because of the aflatoxin. High levels. And it causes cancer of the liver.
Wow.
So we have to be very careful.
Are there any special occasion or rituals associated with preparing and consuming these Eggon meals?
Yes, thank you. Eggon meals are not prepared at random. We have specific occasions for specific. For instance, a baked is specifically more of a traditional wedding.
Traditional wedding, yes.
Yeah, that's a baked. And sesame for women in powder. After delivery. We call it postpartum period. That is after 7 days after delivery. Woman is placed on sesame foods to improve the brain function of the child.
That is the white benefit.
White and
black. Both.
Yellow. All of them are benefiting the brain of the child. So it's used mostly, and then the same things are used for. We'll talk about that later. A Kpagibi is meant for newly married couples so that they can make babies quickly. So these are specific foods for specific occasions.
Sir.
Yeah, even the Asusu is more of food for communal farming. Where a large group of people come together to farm. And because it's highly nutritious and provides a lot of stamina, they eat and they do their farming from morning to evening. Sometimes they even farm into the night. They introduce fire in the farms to continue farming because of the lot of energy that these foods provide. A unique type of feeding.
Okay.
Very unique.
It's all right. So, are there any concerns about the younger generation losing interest in these traditional foods?
There is a very serious concern.
Okay.
They are not losing.
So, what are they?
Interest.
Okay.
Already lost the interest.
Okay.
But we have to revive it again.
Okay.
Because they need this native intelligence, native health, native everything native. That will bring back the natural potentials.
Okay.
So we need to bring it up, promote the eating and consumption of this food all over again. Even the white people now. There was a research done recently. They did research on Kpagibi, like in London. They found that it's very useful for preventing diabetes,
Okay.
treatment of diabetes
Okay.
in London. So you can see our foods are getting across.
Wow.
Places. So we are running away from it. Is that the white people that are trying to promote it in their place? So we have to do something about promoting it in our own environment.
Okay.
Our children should go back, literally. That's what I've been preaching all my life.
Okay.
We should go back to traditional African food. And when we're even going to start a restaurant now that cooks only traditional African food.
Wow. Wow.
Yes. We don't cook anything else.
Okay, just strictly traditional. Okay.
All these foods we mentioned.
Wow. So if I come there, I'll be able to.
Anytime.
Wow. Okay.
Anytime available.
That's beautiful, sir.
Yes.
That's good to
And
know.
we'll
Also.
establish branches in Abuja, Kano.
Wow. That's beautiful.
So that people can eat healthy, live longer, and live healthy. Thank you.
That's good to know. Thank you, sir. So, how do we promote how do we promote the cultivation and consumption of these foods for improved food security and nutrition?
Exactly. That's powerful. That's a powerful one. What we need to do is at 3 levels.
Okay.
At the governmental level, these things should be promoted.
Okay.
The ministries of health should delve into traditional foods to encourage people to eat them. Then at the second level is at the community level. People should be encouraged to farm these things for commercial, both for consumption and commercial purposes.
Okay.
And then finally, at the individual level, people should have gardens and subsistent farms where they can now farm these things and use it either for themselves or to sell and to both at the same time. So it's at this level of the individual level, the community level, and the governmental level.
Okay.
Very, very important. And we should do it as quickly as possible. You heard what is happening in America. For instance, Trump is encouraging people, discouraging from eating junk foods, the modern junk foods. And even in America, they have appointed somebody in a category of ours
Wow.
who is interested in natural foods. He's the Minister of Health in America. Yes.
Okay.
So we should encourage it in our own country and Nigeria by encouraging and teaching people because they don't know it. Once they taste it and know it, they will not go back to junk food. So it's important that Nigeria should encourage it at the governmental level. Both the 3 tiers of government should encourage traditional African food, establishing them, teaching, giving these foods in schools, things like that, so that children can get used to them and know them. Because once they get used to them, we'll have less diseases, less problems, even the addiction and things like that will be curtailed. And things like substance abuse will be reduced.
Okay.
Simply because we're eating traditional African.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, sir. Please, can you share your parting words to the audience?
The parting words will be, let's avoid junk processed foods we're currently eating.
Okay.
And go back to traditional African food.
Okay.
Especially Eggon cuisines.
Okay.
They have a lot to offer. They will help us to live longer, healthier, and stronger with lots of stamina, right into old age. And even we'll find out that people will live longer, healthier, do their works, and be more productive.
Okay.
The country will become a totally different country.
Okay.
There will be less addiction. There will be less substance abuse, drug addictions, and things like that. Our society will be a better place. The moment we start eating natural, traditional, straight from the farm, instead of eating processed food. Even in America, they are preaching against it.
Okay.
Developed countries are running away from processed foods now.
Okay.
And that's the message.
So we should try as much as possible to avoid junk food and food that had been processed. Okay, yes. Processed food. Okay. Like when we're talking earlier on, you talk about you encourage people to grow home gardens.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, in olden days, there were people basically do it home garden, especially you call it amakpa egba toto. Amakpa so we him look like marriage the amakpa egba toto kenabo but say once one grandma ga won for egba toto is all right. So home garden is encouraged. Man angwe mi mo se dimela is all right. So get on, we are encouraging a home garden.
Yes.
Okay. So any other thing you want to let us know?
You could also introduce some animal husbandry.
Okay, animal husbandry, okay.
In addition to balance the diet.
Okay.
Like raising chickens, goats in the house.
Okay.
Or even cows.
Okay.
So that there will be a source of additional nutrition.
Okay.
Yes. Our people will live healthy, strong, and long.
It's all right, sir.
That's our message.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, sir, for joining us today. We appreciate. Thank you. We appreciate you greatly. Thank you so much. Hope when we invite you next time, you will come again.
Anytime.
It's all right.
My pleasure.
It's all right. Thank you. Thank you all for your time and attention. I hope this episode has further enlightened you and has given you understanding of the Eggon food and its nutritional values. Please subscribe to GSP YouTube channel and click on the notification bell to receive notification of our latest video. Please also share this particular video. Please, for your black sesame seed, bambara nut, ebegme, a number will be displayed on your screen. You can always call. Thank you. See you next time.